Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my flipping series. Welcome to what is going to be episode number 1. So if you're wondering where I've got all this cash from and why I'm showing you some of Grand Exchange flips, go back and watch the intro. It explains basically what we're going to be doing in this series, what website I'm going to be using to help myself out, as well as everything else that you need to know. How I got the starting cash and how we made this 38k. Now 38k is a fantastic place to start on this episode, and finishing off the last episode, I went ahead and did another adamant an adamant trimmed set legs and made around about, I think it was 5 or 6k on it. So that's where I got the extra bit of money from last episode. But yeah, that's not bad. As you can see, there was the previous one we did. It is dropping down a little bit though, so I'm going to stop doing it for now. However, like, set items are probably the best way to make money in free-to-play. It's one of the most profitable ways of flipping, especially again in free-to-play. It's also very good outside of free-to-play. However, the items can take a while to buy and sell. So what I'm going to be doing today is looking for some more high value items. Obviously we've got a little bit more cash to play with today. I'm going to try and get up to 100k by the end of this episode. I'm going to be showing you all the big important flips, or anything that goes well that I can use for a while. As always, sit back. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you learned something new, don't forget to smash that like button. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. I've just had the weirdest flipping experience I think I've ever had, and it's strange because, as you can see, we've got nearly 50k now. We've got 49k in our inventory. So I decided to start flipping steel sets, and we went on a roll. So I spent about 37k, 36, 37k on steel sets, as you can see here. And I thought if I package them all up and stuff, I put them into a set, I should be able to make around about 30k in profit. So we should have been sat with like nearly 70k, which would have been pretty good, not gonna lie. However, well, they started off selling really well. I was like, right, yeah, we're on a roll here. 26k, you know, they were going. And then this one, like, they didn't sell for like 2 hours. So I was like, right, I'll take them out. I'll drop the price. I'll just sell one of them for 1GP and see what it sells for. So people buying it for 1882. And then I put them back in for the price that they were originally in for, and 5 of them sold straight away. So I was like, okay. And then again, a couple of hours passed, none of them were selling at all. So I had a quick look, and this is the current price of them. So I decided to dump them. I've made plenty of money out of them. Let me just move that notification. I've made plenty of money out of them, so I'm not too bothered. It would have been nice if I could get a little bit more, but hey. Anyway, I'm going to move on now and do something other than item sets, just because, I mean, item sets are fantastic and probably one of the better ways to make money, like I said, in free to play. But I want to be doing stuff like with higher margins, maybe some gilded eventually if we can afford that sort of stuff, like the team capes, you know, sort of hard or clue score rewards would be amazing. Anyway, boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and carry on woodcutting on my other account and hopefully turn this 50k into at least 100. Join you back in a minute. Alright, so I put some offers in and it wasn't so successful. So my green dragonhide bodies obviously didn't buy. However, the strength amulet did. Now I'm hoping there's still a decent amount of profit on this. It's been a couple of hours since I logged in. Looking at it, it's about a 400k margin, so it's not too bad. It definitely could have been a lot better, but I might hold on to this for a little while. It is being sold quite a lot at the moment, and for that reason alone, it has crashed pretty hard. But I reckon if I stick it in for like 15, maybe 1550, it might be actually okay. So we'll stick it in for 15.5k, and only one of our adamant plate skirts bought. But again, this is a really good flip. So we bought it for 2822, and it should be selling for about 4.2k. So that's actually a really good flip if we can sell this. We'll sell it for 4200, and hopefully, well, around there, and hopefully that'll sell. I'll check back again in a couple of moments. Yeah, sweet. Okay, this is game changing. So as you can see, oh, never mind. Oh, I meant to sell one of them. No. I thought I'd sold one of them for that price. I've only just woken up. Okay, so that is my first failed set of flips. I can't believe I just did that. Right, okay, so yeah, ignore this. I've just lost around 8k, but it isn't too bad, to be honest. We can make it back. Today's gonna be a long grind. As you can see, we've been flipping a few little things, but there's not been too much profit here and there. And I've basically just wiped out all my profit by losing money on these. I did buy them overnight. And then I tried selling one for 1 GP, and obviously I put the whole lot in, not thinking. But yeah, you know, mistakes are made, but it's okay. We'll crack on with this and hopefully make that money back today. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we have made almost 100k already. That is freaking insane. It's literally been about 15 minutes as well since I recorded the pickaxe clip. As you can see down here, the pickaxes were just there. Now I've made like 4 flips and I've made pretty much double my money. Now buying the bronze armor sets, the trimmed ones, and then turning them into set items and selling the sets has been incredibly profitable for me over the last couple of minutes, but it is no longer that case by the looks of it. It seems like someone else has jumped on board with this and just started buying the items really high. Either that or just some desperate noob that really wants a bronze armor set. But either way, even though I've not hit my 8 item limit for the 4 hours, I have unfortunately hit a deadlock where I can't buy the items anymore for around these prices. So what I am going to be doing is flipping some more armor sets. Now the reason I'm doing this is just because I had a look, and looking at individual items, let me just get it up on GE tracker. Bear with me 2 seconds. So if I buy a rune helm at the moment, the highest margin or for an individual item I can get with the money I have is about 6k. Now that would tie up 25,000 coins for me, so that means I could do 3 of them at the moment, and that means I can make 12k at maximum. However, if I go to the item sets and have a look at some of these item sets, if I do an adamant trim set legs, that would only cost me 13k to buy, and I would make 14k in profit. So as you can see, like the armor sets are by far the most profitable thing to do for flipping on free to play. Have a look at the individual items again. I am going to do some of these just to have a bit of diversity in these videos, but just to warn you, a lot of this is going to be flipping of armor sets until we hit that first bond, and then we can get membership. Which, to be honest, if I just start flipping hard and then just showing you like, oh, I've made 500k from flipping these sets, and just go through the history, hopefully you guys don't mind that. And what I'll be able to do then is just skip through a lot of it very, very quickly at the lower levels, just showing you which armor sets are profitable. Anyway, so now you've seen the armor set stuff in a bit more detail and things. I think most people get it anyway, but as you can see here, it's incredibly profitable. It's the best thing to do in free to play. It's very good in members as well, to be honest. You can make millions an hour doing this, and it literally takes no time at all. Like this account for me is just sat on the side whilst I'm woodcutting on my main. So it's not taking up any more of my time than it would do normally. So it's fantastic, and I'm making so much money. A good thing to do as well is if you are free to play, hill giants and stuff are good things to kill, like whilst you're flipping. So if you go down to, for example, if you know where the hill giants are down in the dungeon over here, you can kill hill giants over here, and like you can make a pretty decent money. You make about 30, 40, 50k an hour. In free to play, that's really good. So you can be doing that whilst you're flipping items over at the GE. Like, do this whilst you're training other things, and you'll have membership in no time. And then once you hit a member, I'll show you exactly how to flip in members, to do it between slayer tasks, to do it between everything, and this can literally sustain your bond and your membership for free. You don't have to pay anything, and it is amazing. Anyway, enough rambling. I'm going to go ahead and flip some more armor sets and a few items here and there, and I'll let you know how we're getting on. We are at 126k already. Flipping armor sets is just so good. As you can see here, the steel gold trim one has been amazing for me. I've been doing that for a little while now. I was in the bronze one at first, obviously, then we moved on to steel, and now I think I might start doing the black one. I'm going to work out how much profit I'm actually making off these to see if it's worth it. So I made 25k on that. Yeah, definitely say it's worth it. Right, I'm going to start flipping these for a little while and join you back with a few 100k more probably. We'll have a bond in no time. Honestly, this is going to be freaking insane. Now it's time for the negative side of flipping. Unfortunately, I've lost some money. Not too much. I had about 320k. So if we look here, I lost quite a bit on some green dragonhide sets that I was trying to flip. But they were getting merged a heck of a lot, and I was losing money so quickly. So I just got rid of them and dumped them as quickly as I could. And then also I tried to do some adamant trimmed sets. Now the plate legs bought instantly, which was like a worrying at the start. And as you can see, they were getting bought for 3,500, and I sold them. Sorry, I bought them for 4,100. So yeah, I lost like 600 GP out on each one of them. So I was just like, right, okay, this isn't working, because the plate bodies weren't buying and the kite shields weren't buying. So I was like, right, pull money out and we'll try something different. And then of course I lost money on the green dragonhide sets. So we only lost about 30k in total. So it's not all bad. But like I said, I want to show you guys where I do fail. and hopefully try and stop you guys from doing the same. So if you are like, I was trying to buy 10 sets there, which is stupid. I should have bought one to test the water, but I was getting really cocky. Obviously I've been making a lot of money down here with these items, and I thought, hey, let's do it again. Now one of my best flips I've done on here is the iron trim set leg. I made like 70k on this, which was amazing. Just add all them up. Like, I got a cheeky offering on that kite shield, 16k. The grand exchange price is like 75k. So the fact I managed to get it for 16k is insane. Very, very happy with that. But yeah, like I said, we've lost a bit, we've made a bit. So at the moment, I'm trying to diversify my money a little bit. I've been trying to buy potions, I've been trying to buy the wolf cloak and stuff. But the wolf cloak, it's like 120k and only makes 16k profit on it, which is why I've been doing the item sets. Now, I am going to put in some cheeky offers and hopefully something will come through. And I'll fill you in a couple of hours and let you know how it all goes on. I'm going to log off for a little while. Losing that money then kind of demotivated me a little bit. But we got 290k still a lot of money. So considering we had like 10k a day ago, yeah, not bad at all. So I'm going to put some cheeky offers in. Hopefully I want to try and get a bond within the next couple of episodes, get on membership, and obviously it's going to make this so much easier. And we've finally hit 500k on the account already. That is insane. So all I've been doing is flipping iron trim sets. Now these are really, really slow to buy, so I've been doing them overnight. But yeah, I mean, they're really good profit. They're about 80k in profit usually. And then the steel trim sets anywhere from like 8 to maybe a little bit like 16 maybe k each time I do it. So as you can see here, all I've been doing is just making sets of these and then selling them. I've been buying these instantly and just selling them for a profit. So yeah, I'm definitely not complaining. I also left some amulets of accuracy overnight, bought them for 650, sold them for 879, so a quick flip there. Again though, like I said, single items whilst in free to play just isn't the best to do. It's best to try and get these armor sets, especially the, of course, well obviously it's best off to get the clue scroll armor sets. They seem to be what are making me all the money at the moment. I was actually wearing a piece of iron trimmed, but yeah, I had to sell it. So yeah, 512k, nothing in the bank as I showed you a second ago. Gonna carry on doing these armor sets now, and I'll join you back at about a mil maybe. Alright, so we're not quite at a mil yet, I don't think. I don't actually know, to be honest. I've just logged on and seen that some of my grand exchange things have come in. I'm not going to give away any of my cash or anything at the moment, but as you can see from what I'm wearing at the moment, I look absolutely baller. Look at this gear, man. As a level 3 as well. This is like such fashionscape. This is actually like amazing. This looks so freaking cool. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead, carry on merching, and we'll see what we get. And as promised, I'm joining you back when I'd hit my goal, and yes, I have hit 1 million GP. So if we go into our collections and just collect everything that we've got here, and I'll quickly talk you through what we've been flipping and how I've managed to find the items. So grab that to the inventory. We nearly got 1.1 mil already. Like, I'm a level 3 still. Nothing in the bank. Yeah, it's insane. Right, let's look through my history real quick, and let me just explain to you what I've been doing and why I've been doing these items. So we'll go right down to the bottom. Now, steel armor sets, the gold trim set legs, sells instantaneously, so you can buy all the items at like 5% above, and they'll tend to sell for around about market value. And if you buy them all straight away, you can convert them to a gold trimmed, obviously, set, and then just sell them for about 18k in profit every single time. Now you can do 8 of those every 4 hours, so I've been doing that a heck of a lot. And as you can see, it was dead easy to do. I tried flipping the, oh hang on a second, I did try flipping the adamant plate body G, because I ended up buying one for 34k and then selling it for 30k, so I thought it was a good margin on there. Obviously like a 3 or 4k margin, but unfortunately I just couldn't buy them for anything anywhere around this price. And then obviously when I go to sleep and stuff, I put in really cheeky offers for armor pieces. Like, let's just have a quick look at that. So the iron kite shield trimmed is usually about 60k, and I bought it for 10k. So it just goes to show, guys, if you are going to go to bed or whatever, just put some cheeky offers in overnight. They might come through, and if you do, you can make a insane profit. Like, they were going really cheap over here, and then unfortunately it started going back up again in price. This is more like I was buying it kind of rushed though, because I wanted to get the video out as quickly as possible. But as you can also see, I've been doing a lot of trimmed armor sets. Now these make me about 100k each, on the iron trim set. So that's where I'm making most of the money. Like I did about 5 or 6 flips and I've literally made $1 million. It's ridiculous. The other items I've been flipping is the amulets of accuracy. Now I'll put a really cheeky offer in for these. Sometimes I put in about 650, sometimes 600, and they always buy after a couple of hours. And then obviously you can just sell them later on. I think I sold 40 here. They got, no, sorry, I bought 40 at 630 coins each, and I sold them for 823 each. Like, it's only a 7k profit margin, but for an item that costs 600 GP, it is insane. And then another good thing I found as well is these cloaks. Now I've been trying to buy these for ages, but I've just been really unlucky and not managed to get my hands on any of them. However, I left some cheeky offers in overnight, and as you can see, I bought them for 105k here and sold them for 124k. Now they sold instantly, so obviously me being me, I put another cheeky offer in. After a couple of hours it came through, and then I sold them again for pretty much the same price as last time, like 5k cheaper. And again, as you can see here, it's just been iron trim sets and amulets of accuracy. So that is pretty much how I'm making my money at the moment. Now uploading this video is probably suicidal in regards to this series, because you guys are going to be doing it as well if you're in free to play. However, this is really only items you can flip. As I mentioned, we are going to get a bond, so I think the next episode what I'm going to do is just try and flip as much as I possibly can, try and get as many armor sets and stuff, and just get to that bond so we can start flipping more individual items. But as you can see, this is a basic premise of it. You just buy stuff low, sell it high. I've been saying this for the longest time now. Anyway, I think I'm going to wrap this episode up there. We're leaving off this episode with $1 million. We started with just over 30k. So as you can see, we've made humongous progress. I'm really happy. Anyway, boys and girls, have fun. If you like this video, don't forget to drop the like button. And if you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And of course, make sure you drop a comment down below and let me know how you're finding this series. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.